All right, so we just we have a call out here real quick. This guy's got quite a bit of noise in his undercarriage on something, so we're gonna go see if we can figure it out and diagnose it for him. If it's something simple, then obviously we can take care of it. A lot of times you'll get like a shaking sound, so I'm not sure if it's like an exhaust shield that's come loose. That's pretty common. Somebody described it to me once, and I think is a very good description as like a marble in a tin can kind of sound, kind of a rattling, but it sounds more like a squeak from a video I heard. So we're gonna go ahead and check it out here. We're almost here. Here we are. Here's the Toyota Highlander in question. Pretty clean, but I think everything else on it's really clean except for the fact that, yeah, there's a bit of some undercarriage noise that was a concern. So we're gonna see if we can figure it out real quick. All right, so kind of when you go in between drive and reverse, there's a little bit of a squeaking sound. So we're gonna go ahead and I've got a help here, so I'm gonna have him just put it in drive and reverse while, or vice versa, while one of us crawls around there looking for the sound. So we will do that and check back and let you know what we find. All right, we've got this jacked up with the jack stand. We'll crawl into there and start investigating.
Let's see if I can make it. Maybe I already lose it.
All right, so right here on this exhaust flange, you can actually see where some exhaust gas was coming out of it, a leak there. So it looks like it's a little bit loose, and that seems to be where the sound's coming from. So we're gonna go ahead and tighten up these little spring bolts here, and that should take care of it. That's the only thing moving down here. This is what I was talking about with like those little heat shields. Sometimes they'll come loose, so they'll vibrate at certain frequencies. The best way to kind of prevent that from happening is to kind of just bend them a little. If they're kind of like really loose, bend them so they kind of tighten up. Same thing there, but they kind of just vibrate at certain frequencies. That doesn't seem to be the issue here. Seems to be these little bolts here, so we're gonna just go ahead and tighten those up real quick. Yeah, we're right next to a school as well, so all these buses keep driving past. Let's see if this oh, that's nice. There's not even a nut on the back that's welded on, so see if they're not. Yeah, that's that sound. And right there, they're pretty rusty, so I'll see if I can get these to tighten up a bit. But just because of the rust, but I think they also may be as tight as they can go.
Yeah.
So maybe we just kind of clean it up a little bit. That's the sound of it.
Put it up and down.
I don't think we can really tighten it up much.
That is a tink.
All right, well, that's the sound that's making that tinking sound. It's just an issue at the moment of, you know, how do we tighten this up? These are pretty rusty, so an impact may break them loose, but it may just break them as well. So do we just say, hey, we leave it as it is and we don't worry about it? Do we risk breaking these, you know, put some maybe penetrating fluid on them for sure over a couple of days? You know, it's on the exhaust, so it's going to get hot. So drive it with some penetrating fluid on there, but you can see the rust on there. But that's that sound, that little pop and click sound right there. That's the exact sound that's been bothering the customer. So I don't know, we'll talk to him about it, and you know, other than like replace this hardware, you know, there's not much we can do. You can see that it was leaking exhaust gas through there, so it's not probably as tight as it should be, but also not, you know, nothing critical. So we'll see. We'll let him make a decision.